Before I get into today's videos, quick PSA. In case y'all didn't know, the ballet girlies are starting to prep for Nutcracker. And if you didn't think that applied to you, let me tell you why it does. If you thought the election season was rough, ask one of these bitches what it takes for them to get their shoes ready. Just the shoes. Every year around this time, I fall into ballet shoe prep TikTok, and I am always baffled at what these girls have to go through. These shoes cost an average of $100 and only last 14 to 16 hours. If these girls are practicing 6 hours, that means you can really only use them for 2 or 3 days. I can't. And if you don't want to look up what it takes to prep these shoes, I'm going to give you a very ignorant breakdown of what I see. First, they open up the pack. The shoe is very stiff, obviously, so they either beat the shit out of it or they literally step on top of it until you hear it break. Then the girls bring out a razor blade or a knife and cut the sole out of it and pull out two what looks like nails. Is it, girls? Correct me. After they pull these nails out, they take some glue and glue the sole back to the shoe and then crack it again. Then they cut the existing straps off of their old ballet shoes, which probably were just purchased 2 days ago, and they sew them. They hand sew them onto the new shoes. They get in these brand new shoes with their feet that have been abused and used for the last 24 hours, and they stand in these brand new shoes and decide which one is gonna be left and right, because of course, you cannot have a shoe that was already labeled. The girls gotta figure it out after they have spent $100 on a shoe that lasts 2 days. So they get a marker and label left and right in each shoe that they just purchased for $100. Then if you are a top-notch bitch, apparently, you have to sew an additional thread layer on just the tip of it so that you can get a little bit of stability in your point. It's crazy. After doing all of that and making sure that the shoe fits right, they then address the open blisters open on their feet. Can you imagine having a blister on your foot and still looking like this on the stage? On point? Babes, I can barely work at my desk when I'm on my period. Can you imagine? The girls have found this little cooling gel stuff that they put on open blisters, which I'm sure burns. Then they take painter's tape and wrap their big toe in painter's tape, and then they just get back up like that didn't happen. The girls are superheroes. After you fact check everything that I just said, because I know y'all are, and it's the truth, go and book some tickets for your local Nutcracker. And this is not an ad for any specific program. However, I do know that the girls are in there working their asses off and got open blisters after beating the shit out of a shoe that costs $110 just so they can wear it. Girl, buy some tickets.